It's not just that Hunter Biden is a degenerate and drug user. His own father was the man in the U.S. Senate for over a decade pushing for stronger penalties for crack cocaine users.
Okay, and?
So the very narcotic that his father penalized and instituted mandatory minimums for was the exact narcotic that his son indulged in. And so it's the height of irony.
What's your point, forehead sweat? You cannot make this into a false equivalency situation. Just because Hunter Biden has a substance use disorder or addiction does not mean that Daddy Biden finds him completely blameless or not at fault. Y'all are so desperate to try to find and spin a story. Good grief.
Sorry to bring up cocaine again, but there was a question yesterday during the press gaggle with Andrew Bates that was, I guess, he said that he was avoiding it because of the Hatch Act. I'm just asking again, can we just say once and for all whether or not the cocaine belonged to the Biden family?
Now, before we get to the answer, let's be consistent. Do we either A, victim blame and condemn people for their substance use disorders, addictions, and health problems, or do we extend a non-judgmental, kind, empathetic response knowing that we all struggle with different things? Take your pick.
As you know, and media outlets reported this, the Biden family was not here. They were not here. They were at Camp David. They were not here Friday. They were not here Saturday. They were not here Sunday. They were not even here Monday. They came back on Tuesday. So to ask that question is actually incredibly irresponsible.
We still do not know where the cocaine came from or who it belonged to, and there is no definitive proof that it belonged to Hunter Biden or the Biden family due to the nature of where it was found.
This was found, we understand, in a highly trafficked common area of the West Wing. It's an area where individuals, especially visitors, individuals who may be coming for instance, a private tour, might have been asked to leave some of their personal belongings before heading into more sensitive areas of the West Wing.
So the cocaine was probably brought in by a visitor or maybe even a staff member. But the who and the where does not matter in this case. Why? Because I thought we agreed to not victim blame or condemn people for their substance abuse disorders or addictions. If this was fentanyl, would you all be claiming this as the biggest scandal in modern American history?
You know, this obviously is the biggest political scandal in modern history, as far as I'm concerned. We have a sitting president who is, compromised by our most dangerous enemies.
And even if the cocaine belonged to Hunter Biden or the Biden family, why are we supposed to dramatize people's personal health problems? I say mind your own business. And when this story came out, I asked myself, Scott, would you be thinking this way if this was Donald Trump Jr.? And the answer is yes, because as someone on the left, I do not view it to be moral or righteous to victim blame someone for their personal health problems. And here's the thing, Hunter Biden's not even an elected official. He doesn't hold any positions on any committees or anything like that. Really no significance whatsoever. So people's obsession with him is honestly disturbing.
Of course, social media starts making fun, bringing up Hunter's name. It's not funny.
No,
and I think there was a lot of cheap shots taken at Hunter Biden. He's a recovering addict. Nobody wants to see him regress or slip back into addiction. And I think that the social media comments were just very tasteless on this whole story.
So why is this hysteria being manufactured all over right-wing media? It's because hate and hysteria is all they have. Just ask trans people. They have to manufacture outrage to feed their hungry and unempathetic audience. It's honestly pretty sad and pathetic. So the big takeaway is this. Are we going to be a country that condemns people and victim blames them for their personal health problems, substance abuse disorders, and addictions? Or are we going to be a country that extends a non-judgmental, empathetic, helping hand response to people who need it? My name is Scott Johnson. You can find more of me on my YouTube, which is in the description below, as well as my TikTok, where we hit over 71,000 followers. It's really awesome. I do morning live shows on there. You should totally go and check it out. And most importantly, do not forget to smash that subscribe button. You know you want to.